Welcome to Kindling Conversations, the podcast where warmth meets wit, and four friends gather around the crackling fire of camaraderie to share stories, laughs, and insights. So grab a cup of your favorite beverage, settle into your favorite spot, and let the glow of Kindling Conversations accompany you.
Welcome to Kindling Conversations. We are brought to you by Trees. I'm Ben, and my other hosts are
Kyle.
Ashley.
Caleb.
Well, welcome to our podcast.
Welcome.
We are glad to have you listening. Hopefully by the time we're up to like 15 by now.
What, episode 6?
Yeah, we've got our first sponsorship, guys.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Finally. We've been working hard for this.
I know.
Finally someone stepped up.
I
Yeah.
know.
Thank God.
We got to thank the trees.
Yep.
Yep.
Thank you, Trees.
Gotta
Yeah.
thank the trees.
They do so much for us.
Wouldn't be
really
alive
do.
without them.
I know.
Yeah.
You know?
They make the world go around.
Yeah.
Would
Probably the
fishies-
biggest sponsorship anyone could
Mhm.
ever have.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, when they approached us with this, we just couldn't turn it down.
Yeah. I
Right.
mean, and what they're offering us, like,
Yeah.
it's just, you can't turn down oxygen. Like, you can
Right.
just not turn
Can't
that down.
turn it
Right.
down.
And warmth.
And warmth,
mean,
yeah.
We would not have kindling
Kindling
conversations
Conversations would not be trees.
without trees.
We wouldn't have long-lasting fires without
Right.
trees.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know?
We wouldn't have homes without trees.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, we could.
Paper,
I mean, brick.
Steel.
So.
insulation.
But paper, you're right.
Like
yeah,
money is made out
installation.
of trees. Like we,
That's
Yeah.
kinda.
Currency.
yeah, kind of, but
There's
still
like
paper.
cotton. You can do cotton.
Okay, stop getting so technical here.
I mean,
We are sponsored by trees. Whatever. Yeah, we're sponsored by trees, so we can't be dissing trees here.
You can never diss trees.
No.
How else would we hunt? I mean, yeah, we got fields, but like,
But, like,
woods
I'm
are better.
Sitting in a tree stand, like hunting sometimes.
Right.
But I mean, also,
Or my
would the
blind
animal
window.
be alive without
And-
the tree?
Yeah, good
Hip-
point.
hippies need trees to love.
Yeah.
We all
you
love
know,
apples.
yeah,
Apples
tree
come off
huggers.
of trees.
Right.
Bananas.
Some of the
Oranges.
best fruits
Oranges,
come
yeah.
off of trees. You know,
Man,
so,
we just cannot
real
thank,
shout out.
we just cannot thank trees enough.
MVPs.
They are. I mean, I'm glad to be sponsored by. I would not want to be sponsored by anybody else besides trees.
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause for trees? All right,
Yeah.
let's get into the episode now.
Yeah.
Caleb, what's our topic of the day?
We are talking about the outdoors.
Great Outdoors. Ever seen that movie?
I have actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
I had to show it to Ashley. Great
It's,
movie.
it's been a while. Or what's that one outdoor movie about the bear and the deer? You know what I'm talking
Open
about?
season.
Open season, yeah.
Open season, yeah.
I think of that too. I think of open season.
Like the deer I
Yeah.
shot, Elliot.
Yeah.
He only had
Oh,
the
yeah,
one side of his
you
rack.
did shoot Elliot. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
What a good deer.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, what is there to talk about the outdoors? I mean, fishing, hunting.
We got fishing, hunting, hiking. We already talked about hunting though.
Yeah.
But we got
going into
fishing, hiking, snow activities like sledding.
So Caleb, I heard you got a tackle box for Christmas.
I did.
Yeah.
It's a nice one.
Is it?
It's kind of like a duffel bag almost. It's kind of like the that's how I'm going to describe it to you.
It's
a
like
smaller
the
one.
bottom half of my bag.
Yeah.
My bag unzips and becomes like a duffel bag, like you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So that, and then I've got the two plastic like organizers
Mhm.
like you have.
Yep.
In yours.
Now
So I
you'll
got
be
two of
prepared
those.
to go fishing with us.
Well, I mean, I still got to fill the tackle box. Like, it didn't come with tackle, but
I mean, all the
It's-
tackle.
you can buy a basic starting thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make some basic
yeah, no, I
starters. You can get
probably
some
will.
tools too now.
We got to teach you how
Yeah.
to tie the hooks on and stuff. You know,
I haven't started
we gotta
teaching that
teach
Ben,
all
last-
yeah,
that.
Ben started to teach me with.
Oh, did he?
Stuff
Like when
has
you
and,
couldn't
like,
come
I've
with
got
us a couple
my-
of times,
oh.
Mm.
I showed him some stuff like that.
It was
Yeah.
weird having to put my fishing pole up and away this year because,
I know. I just want to use it.
well, it was like I kept it outside just because it was
Mhm.
like, you know, it would randomly Ben would be like, "Hey, like, you wanna go fishing?" I'd
Yeah.
be like, "Yeah, sure."
Right.
Grab my fishing pole and go. You know where I left it in my car, but like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, once
I-
it turned cold, I was like, and Ben was like, "Oh yeah, we're not going out anymore." I was just like,
I told Ben
Oh,
on
okay.
Christmas Eve that he should just
Mm.
cut the wrap off his boat, and we should just take his boat out because there's
And
no
you know,
ice on the lakes.
it was warm enough too.
Yeah, see,
Exactly.
the problem is though, then it gets cold at night and then the water freezes in your engine. Like my engine's been sitting dry for a while before it got
Just
cold.
put a heater by it; you'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think having a
But-
frozen lower unit.
You know, I gotta say, the most impressive fish I think I caught this year was that.
That lazy northern.
Yeah,
They put up
That
no
was
fight.
yeah, no fight, and it was just totally like
Well, it
out of
didn't.
the blue.
It's in 'cause we were like out in the middle of nowhere. We were just kind of drifting off. I was like, all right, I'm trying to decide where to go. So we were just kind of like drifting off like rocks. Like I mean, we weren't by the rocks. We were in what, like 10 feet of water, and you just like
Yeah.
threw a lazy cast out.
Yeah, it was literally like one of those casts where Ben was like, "We're about to move," and I was just like, "Okay, let me just throw this last cast out."
This-
Like limp arm and everything, like just
It had to have
And
hit
then
this
it
fish in the
just-
head because this fish had no emphasis into it at all.
yeah.
So I mean, the water
like-
was warm, and when the water is really warm, the fish don't really react much.
Yeah,
Because I mean, the water was what 82 degrees because
Yeah, it was
a hot
warm. It
spell, and
was
not
like-
much rain.
it was what in August was it?
Yeah, and I think we hit like no, not 80. It was like 70 something though.
Yeah, I know that it was. It was pretty warm out.
Yeah, because it
and
was like they're doing one of those hot spells and no rain, so that the lake didn't cool down at all.
I
So
was
this
I
fish just
was-
was lazy.
super happy. How do you remember how many inches it was? I can't remember.
26, I want to say.
26.
Most impressive one I caught was the trophy world record bass out of Lake Geneva.
You weren't here. You weren't on that one.
That was my
Caleb.
personal record.
He keeps saying world record like it is a world record, and it's not.
It wasn't.
It was to us.
It was. We spent.
You would have thought we
spent, like-
broke
We
the
were.
record.
We spent like this whole time on the lake. Like we went spot, weren't catching a single thing. And finally, like, all right, we're just gonna go along this shoreline. Like we were trying all these different spots, all these different techniques people are talking
Yeah.
about, and none of them were
Drop
working. And I
shot.
was like, yeah. And I was like, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to my basics. Pick a shoreline, and we're gonna fish the shoreline.
I threw out one of those baits that dive
Mm-hmm.
and got a hit and
Crankbait.
everything. Man, dude, I mean, I pulled that in me. Me and Ben were screaming.
There was a boat driving past, and they were like looking at us. 'Cause they were just
Yeah.
cruising, and we kind of like, oh, let's go.
We're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah.
It was, yeah. We way overreacted for it, but it was one of those times where it's like a long day of fishing, not catching anything.
And then finally,
Oh,
Then
man.
finally you get something, and it was like a decent bass. I mean, it wasn't massive compared to like most bass
It's so
fishermen,
funny.
but it was decent.
Ashley
So-
even outfished me up north too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were only there for 2 days. She was there for. Actually, didn't fish it. What is?
Why
What
is
is
that
going on?
so?
Oh, that's
Oh.
weird.
My
That was
gain got
weird.
turned up really loud.
Anyway.
That explains it.
Yeah. Yeah, Ashley outfished me up north. If
Yeah.
you want to talk about it.
I'm just really good at getting,
The one time she fishes.
my bobber fishing. I would drop my like bobber in, got a hit. Kyle's like sitting over there for like 10 minutes, not even getting a nibble.
I even taught her how to like unhook them. I mean, it took a while.
I
But
still
she-
don't want to.
She kind of came around to it. Sometimes I had to hold it, but
I just don't.
That's
Why do they
bullshit.
gotta have?
We're still talking about fishing, right?
Why do they have to
That's
have
what I was wondering.
spikies on them?
well, yeah, we're not talking about my schlong. Even though someone did want us to talk about that.
No,
more.
they didn't. Yeah, you did.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, next year there's a every year they do this on Delavan Lake. There's a pan fishing tournament.
Yeah, I've
25
I've never
I'd
caught a
win it.
panfish on Delavan.
I mean, we never really fish for panfish on Delavan, but I mean, it's like later in the season, so I mean, we have all summer to
You want to know what we
find
should
the
do? We should
spots.
go do
We got to do it Memorial Day
the carp.
weekend when they're spawning.
That's not. Yeah, okay, we could do that. Too.
That'd be.
We gotta do
carp.
the carp fishing where you bring them in and you get like $1
fish
or
with corn.
$5.
Oh yeah, that's an
Carp eat
August
with
on
everything.
Yeah,
Delavan.
we should do it.
Carp eat everything.
I wanted to do it this past year, but we just got busy during that August time, and we never were able to do it.
Yeah. Oh, we got time now. Like next year,
Yeah,
Plenty of time.
really get out on the boat a lot.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to this next summer get on the boat a lot.
We
I'm
should.
gonna have, I mean, I want to do some night fishing next year, like midnight fishing. 'Cause
Oh
I have all the
yeah.
fancy lights now on my boat. Did I tell you about that, Caleb? I got fancy lights for inside my boat. They're controlled by my phone for
Yeah.
Christmas.
No, I didn't hear.
They're
about
real
that.
bright. I mean,
we went downstairs because they hooked up to a battery, and I plugged 2 of them into the thing and hooked up to the battery, and we kind of both went, "Whoa!"
they're almost like the same kind of lights that we
Yeah,
have in the kitchen.
They move
Oh,
like that and
okay,
stuff. They
okay.
play the music. I
Yep.
change whatever color I
The
want.
studio kitchen, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But mainly we'll be night fishing. We'll be using red though, because red's supposed to be easier in your eyes.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
red just is red or blue. It's easier
Yeah.
on your eye.
And
it's
it
gotta
and
be
it
like
doesn't
I mean-
and it doesn't attract bugs as much.
We also need lights to like look into the water too, because like it's hard to tell when you're getting closer to the boat reeling
Yeah.
one in. So
yeah, we can look into those too.
you know,
I mean, those aren't too badly priced. I mean, there's-
trial and tribulations.
they
You
they
know.
usually use green lights for that though, because usually attracts the most fish.
Green lights attract fish.
apparently.
Hmm.
If you look at most of the lights that people put in the water to like for fishing, it's always like green. It seems like.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
didn't know that.
But that's the whole point of putting the lights in the water is because the fish are attracted to it.
I was gonna say, aren't fish green-ish?
Depends on where you get them from. Like different lakes, they have different colors. Like if you look at the fish we catch up north compared to down here the water's a lighter color, so they're lighter colored fish. Up north, if you look at
That's true.
pictures, because the water is so darker because it's stained from like the tree sap and stuff.
Right.
The fish are darker. They have more black on them than greens and
Whoa.
whites. Yeah, shut up. I thought we said we got all the racism out of us.
No, Kyle did. Which Kyle's the worst one,
Yeah.
and that wasn't
I
even
am not.
racism.
No, it really wasn't. But yeah, so that's wasn't that outdoor
mean,
tip?
You can also go camping, and you can fish.
Dude, I love camping.
Well,
One
gonna find-
I've always wanted to do is you go to a lake that has an island that you're allowed to camp on, and we
Mm.
just survive off the. We take my boat, go
Take
on
like
there.
a canoe or kayak out
Nah,
there,
we take
or
my
your boat. Yeah.
We take my boat out there, park it on the there, camp out there, live off the fish we catch and stuff.
That's true.
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
That'd be fun, but what if we caught no fish?
Let the house
I'll
go into
take some-
foreclosure.
We would
Shut up,
we we would bring some backup food.
chicken.
Some
Oh, homemade beef jerky.
chicken would be great,
Oh,
but don't let me cook
yeah.
it.
Don't let Caleb
Bring
cook
some
the
I'll
chicken.
chicken.
cook it
Bring
because I
some
make sure
MREs.
it's done. I don't eat no salami.
not drier than a popcorn
bread,
fart, though, right?
chicken.
Caleb.
It's not drier than a popcorn fart, though, is it?
Popcorn fart. Who has popcorn fart?
Just like
I think it's pulling butt plug out that you're making.
No. Either way, it's not like super dry, is it? That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, but I just
No.
don't eat no slimy red chicken.
But yeah, that'd be really fun to do sometime. I don't know any what lakes around here that have that, but I know some of up north.
Kyle, you just look so confused.
if
right
chicken was red in the inside, I would be a little concerned.
now.
Pink. Pink and slimy. We
Pink-
don't
okay, I
do.
can see the.
Yes.
Some people like pink and slimy.
Stop talking. Oh my god.
I have to. It's a podcast.
We can't have dead air.
I have to
Yeah.
talk.
Dead air is bad for the podcast.
Yeah,
Stop
Yeah.
being inappropriate.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
So
Your
like,
mind's in the gutter.
Stop touching my foot.
Well, how do you like your steak done? Does anyone here like their steak done blue?
Medium rare.
Blue.
What's blue?
You don't
Frick?
know what blue is?
If meat
They-
is blue, that's
they-
bad.
no,
meat.
no.
They put it on, flip it, and take it off.
Yeah, they pretty
They
much like
paint it blue.
they literally
just
it goes
sear it?
on. It's tss, tss,
Yeah.
serve it.
What
it is
the
raw,
fuck?
pretty much.
The inside doesn't even get warm then.
Yeah, that's
That's the
disgusting.
point. Some
What
people
the
like it that
fuck?
way, and it's called blue,
I like it medium rare.
medium rare.
Done.
That's-
We should
Oh,
catch some carp and try. I should
It-
cut it up. We
it
should try
needs
carp.
to be bloody.
Mm-mm.
Catch
Isn't
some
carp
carp and
nasty?
cook it
Mm.
medium rare.
You can people eat it.
If
Should
we
we cook it
smoke it,
medium
maybe
rare?
it'll
It's
taste
a delicacy in like China and over there and stuff. they
Should
eat
we
it.
cook it medium rare?
better. Do you think smoked is better? Like
Should we
smoked
cook it
carp?
medium rare?
No. Huh?
Should we?
Just a
do
broken
you think
record
like a
over here.
smoked carp would taste better?
Maybe. I don't
Hmm.
know. They say you gotta soak it in salt water because it gets all the mud taste out of it.
Oh yeah, that's
Or
fair.
Salt
Or
or,
we should-
vinegar?
Salt.
Well,
Salt
I think
water.
salt or vinegar would do it.
Yeah. either one.
Vinegar pulls a lot of things out.
Or we
too.
gotta go try
Yeah.
in the go in nighttime and go try catfishing in Delavan.
Oh, I'd like to do that. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what I'd like to do. Like as a group,
Catch some
Yeah.
meow fish
I would love to camp as a group.
on Ben's boat.
No, that's
just camp
uncomfortable.
in general.
Find a place that has
That
a
was
lake
our
so you can bring my
plan.
boat.
We wanted to go last year to go camping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
why
never
didn't
did.
we?
'Cause
Well,
we got
We
too
got
busy.
a house.
I was gonna say, yeah, everyone got super busy.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I mean, I even had the cooler. I mean, everything. Like,
You don't have a tent.
well, we should
though.
go this year.
no,
Our parents do.
my
Where
dad
is
has
it,
a tent
though?
too.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Underneath the stairs. Mom
Is
said
it
we could
there?
use it.
I know she said we could use it because
I have
they're
a-
not going to use it.
We should go to Devil's Lake because that's where we went hiking too.
Yeah,
I
but
want to
you
go to
can't
like
take
a
a boat.
campground. You know, like
But you can't take a boat to Devil's Lake.
We won't be able to take a
I
boat
mean, you
Oh,
can.
any of the
Yeah, you
other
can.
places.
Yeah, you can. There's places you can.
Mm.
I mean,
I don't know,
you
I
can
mean-
take a boat to Devil's.
It might
Is
take
there a
some
launch on
research,
Devil's
but
Lake?
I'm pretty sure.
oh, of course there is. Yeah,
There's a lot of boats that are out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Like power boats? I thought it was
Fairly
only. I thought it
certain.
was a.
It might be no
no
wake.
motor
I don't know.
lake only.
Fairly certain. I don't know. I can't Mocha. You gotta go outside, go potty? That's a yes.
We might want to take her out.
Okay.
We could go find one with a river.
That's true. I do know of a campground. It's not the greatest anymore, I heard, but I used to camp there when I was younger. Lake DeBay. It's like a little lake that was made from the Wisconsin River, so it's a flowage.
Oh, it's a flowage. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, Kyle here.
Ooh.
So.
Flowages are good for fishing.
hmm
Um,
so there's an option there. I really love what I did this year, and I would love to do it with like friends or someone
Yeah.
else.
I mean,
and
I
that-
should have more. I'll get more vacation time this year, and I shouldn't use as much of it. Last year we had a lot of stuff planned, and so I used a lot of vacation time.
Yeah.
So
And to be fair, when I said this year, I meant last year. I keep thinking it's 2023, but we're a couple weeks in now,
oh
Yeah.
or about a
that
week and a
first
half.
that
in.
first month of the new
Yeah,
year is
you're
always rough.
thinking like it's the first. It's
Always
like,
rough.
Yeah, you're thinking 2023 still, and it's not. And so
Yeah.
I hate
But
when
no,
you have to
last
write
year-
things and then you still put
Oh,
the year behind.
yeah,
Mhm.
I used to worry about what I was breathing in: oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and then I discovered trees. Yes, natural trees, with their photosynthetic respiration helping to produce just the right blend of breathable atmosphere that our bodies need.
Trees may not be right for everybody. Side effects include tree houses, tire swings, fruit and shade, and woodworking. Please consult your biome before selecting trees. Not every tree is right for every biome. Enjoy trees responsibly.
All natural, safe, and effective trees, now with chlorophyll, available on a planet under you.
and that was an ad from our sponsor, Trees.
Thank you, trees.
Thank you, Trees.
Thank you,
We
trees.
love you, Trees,
We appreciate you.
a lot.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Is this the mocha moment of the week or not yet?
I mean, we can.
Her tail fluttered.
Mocha.
Or do we have any more to talk about outside, or we pretty much covered it?
No, I think we pretty much covered
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
'Cause we have a mocha moment and then a conspiracy still to get through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for Christmas, Ashley's parents graciously
Christmas.
gifted me a thermometer that can read the temperature of like different surfaces, and it has a laser on it. Well, it has another cool feature that my dog enjoys, which is called chasing the laser, and you can really get her moving around this house when she's
Sure.
following that laser.
Get her
Man,
tired
Kyle
out
had
and
her going
everything.
from one side of the house to the other, and she would just full sprint out, and you change
Yeah.
direction quick, and she can't stop fast enough, and she's like
Full
spinning
sprint,
out,
and it's the funniest thing.
and she tries to
and-
bite it.
I blame Ashley for Mocha hating lasers, because Ashley had a laser light show kind of thing that she did inside the house, and Mocha must have thought they were bugs on the ceiling or something, and she was like barking at them.
She plays with the bugs that come inside anyways. A box elder bug is crawling on the carpet and she is booping it with her nose.
Yeah,
She's
I
like
mean
our,
she hates them.
she's like our cats. She tries to play with them and then kills them on accident and then eats them. Yeah.
Mocha eats the flies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even gotta kill them. Like, there was a fly in our room the other night, and Mocha wouldn't even go to bed until she killed it and ate it. And we knew when she got it because you could just hear
Yeah.
like she was munching away. It was so funny.
That's right. One time my cat was running, jumped in the midair, caught the fly between its paws, slammed down the ground, opened her paw up, and then ate it.
That-
Yeah.
It's the best thing. Like, you
I
don't
think it's
gotta
just
put
like-
out fly traps.
I think
you
it's just
have
part
a
of
dog.
the wild part in them when they're wanting to attack something, like
Get
hunting
yourself
it.
a mocha.
A mocha.
A mocha.
Oh, that's gonna be a good ad. Sponsored by Mocha.
It's sponsored by Mocha.
Yeah, sponsored. by
It's just Mocha barking.
No,
She
she's
looked at
gonna.
me.
It depends on when you catch her. If she's barking at the squirrels and cats,
Mm.
it's a mean bark. Or the garbage man. She does not like
Oh,
the
she
garbage
No.
man.
hates the garbage
No.
man.
If you want to know Mocha's like mean bark, it's like
Full body
And
convulsating.
she starts violently shaking. Like, just violently shaking. And then
Sorry to headphone
Caleb's
users.
dying over there.
Yeah. We should have had a headphone warning before that.
Yeah. But yeah, like
I can tone it
she's
down in post.
she's a
Okay.
fan of many things, but she's all bark, no bite.
Mhm.
I mean,
She just wants to be friends with
if
people.
she went
Uh-huh.
outside to that garbage man, she'd be trying to give him kisses.
Yeah.
Like she
She's
just
the
barks at him for
friendliest
no
dog.
reason. She hates the sound of garbage cans on the ground. Hates
That's
them.
fair. Who likes them?
Yeah,
That
it's,
is
it's just
true.
not a good sound though.
It's just an unpleasant sound. Like they're so loud for no reason.
Right.
And then you hit a bump and it's like thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's all plastic. Oh, you got your pickle?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Want this? I can't find the squeaker.
This is a really bad radio.
Got it.
Is that it for the Mocha Moment of the week?
I think so.
Well, then that must mean we are ready for the conspiracy of the week.
Great.
Music?
I don't have music right now, but I'll
Oh.
throw it in.
This week's conspiracy of the week is NASA faked the moon landing, which I don't think they did,
No.
but there are a lot of people actually that believe that they did fake it.
So, do you know that they're saying that the rocket that they sent up is actually a balloon?
Really?
Like
Yeah.
a thing full of helium.
Yeah. That they
I-
sent up?
That makes no sense.
I know MythBusters did a whole episode on trying to disprove it too. So like one of them was like the flag.
Yeah.
So like there's footage of them putting the flag on the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and the flag was still kind of moving. And they tried doing it in like a vacuum, doing it, and like the flag would just stay stiff. And they're like,
But, I
in
mean,
space, there's no reason because the moon
there's-
don't have gravity,
Yeah, but
so
there's
there's
No,
no
it does.
reason.
It does
It
have a little
does.
bit of gravity.
And there's
little
still
bit.
there's still an atmosphere there a little bit on the moon.
Yeah, but you can't breathe.
Yeah, but
'Cause
there's
they
still,
don't have
there's still an
trees.
atmosphere, so I'm saying there still could be waving.
Sure, there's no
like
trees.
it's not 100% a vacuum
Right.
because there's still somewhat of an atmosphere there. So the moving, that you can't say just because of the movement.
Right.
Or like other people are saying that because if you look at footage from there, there's no stars. Why can't you see any stars?
TV
Because-
cameras back then were not good
Yeah,
for,
and plus you're in a different.
Yeah, there's a different
area,
atmosphere that
atmosphere.
we can't comprehend because we've never,
Mhm.
we personally have never.
Like when
been
you're on
there.
Earth, you're looking
Right.
pretty much like a giant magnifying glass kind of thing.
Yeah.
When you're on the moon,
Right.
there's not that atmosphere there to shine that stuff there like that.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
Uh,
there's still an atmosphere.
Yes,
Yeah, they-
somewhat.
they claim
not-
they
it-
did it in
sorry,
a studio.
it's not as
but
thick as the Earth's atmosphere, so it doesn't magnify it like that. It doesn't things don't reflect off of it like that.
Right. Yeah, they claimed they filmed the whole thing in like a studio and
It's just
this and that.
there's just too many people involved to keep them all quiet about this.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's just too much
And-
involved in it.
I mean, NASA could try to hide it because at the time it was the space race.
Yeah,
So they could have been trying to like, oh, we were the first ones there,
I mean,
blah blah blah.
but I mean, China actually has faked the moon landing, and people saw right through it though.
well, yeah,
Like if it was
because
obvious. So, I mean, but I don't
I mean,
know. So
think of North Korea.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
it's
lie.
all about
China actually faked one.
yes,
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh,
they
yeah.
actually faked one. It was shortly after the U.S. actually got to the moon. They went right after that, trying to say they beat Russia, but it ended up coming out later that it was faked.
the
Like they
Russians
did it in a
actually
studio.
Yes.
Interesting.
the Russians actually
Okay.
had the first man in space,
Mm-hmm.
but not the first man to the moon.
Yeah.
That's fair. How
Is
long
that why
is
we
it to
put a
the
flag
moon?
on it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess just to claim it,
But I mean, you can't really claim the moon
right.
I mean,
I don't think anyone owns the moon.
unless
I mean,
unless you're Gru.
some countries might
Despicable
try to
Me.
claim it.
to be
but
fair, like
True.
you could say that about land
Got you.
too, but
Mhm.
like you could claim the moon, kinda. Like I don't know. We claimed the United States.
how
back
much do you
in-
think the moon is worth?
Yeah.
I'm not saying you could buy the moon. What I'm saying is you could claim it. I mean, a country could.
There are
definitely
people who
claim it
say
and try
that-
to protect it. I mean, we did start the Space Force,
Yeah,
That
that's
is true.
so
And there is actually a development of the part of the Space Force where they're developing guns that actually work in space.
Like laser
Interesting.
guns?
Did you know the government actually does have laser guns? Like that's an
Really?
actual thing. Yes.
They got them from the aliens.
It just is giving me reminiscent vibes of like Battlestar Galactica. Like, is that our future?
Yeah.
Or
Like,
Star Wars.
Star Wars, just
I'd love to
anything
hold a
like Star
lightsaber.
Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica, like whatever you want to call it. But like Orville, have you seen that show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just giving me vibes of like that, like Space Force.
But if we don't start taking care of our own planet, we're gonna end
I
up
don't
like
know.
how Wally
I
was.
think the planet's just
Oh,
in a
what?
cycle.
Wally?
Oh, Wally. Never seen it.
Wally.
Caleb, I'm so
Eva!
disappointed in you.
We'll
That's
get into
okay.
climate change eventually.
Wait, you never
but
seen Wally?
No,
My heart just shattered.
How?
Fuck.
How? Did you even
I
live
saw
your
that in
childhood?
theaters.
Were you not allowed to watch movies as a child?
no,
Like-
I was, but you got to remember, my childhood consisted more of being outside.
That
Oh,
is
yeah,
true.
Oh
sure.
my god.
So did mine, but you never went on a trip and rented a DVD from Redbox or anything.
I
That's
mean, I
where Penn
did,
and
but
I
I
saw
had
it.
I had 2 older brothers that got to pretty much pick the movie, not me.
I was the oldest. I got to pick.
No, mom and dad let us both pick. We each had our own
Me and
DVD
Hunter just
player.
compromised.
We each had our own DVD player. Actually,
Yeah, I
the
did
ones that were in the
not-
back of the seat.
I did not have like my own TV or anything. Or again, poor versus rich.
We are not
Middle
rich.
class.
Middle
Yeah,
class.
they're not
Two-
rich.
I've seen
So
I've
what? We have a
seen-
boat. My parents have nice cars.
nice cars, a boat, a
They're
nice
not. I mean, they're
house.
honestly, they're not even really that nice of cars. They're very basic cars.
Eh,
They're pretty
really
basic
depends
cars.
on who you talk to. Either way, yeah, no, I didn't have my own TV or anything like that. Like,
I mean, these weren't like
not
nice
until I
TVs.
bought my own. You know,
These
what I
were
mean?
those like ones you unfolded and then the disc went in that little compartment that flipped up right there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like
It
a
looked,
portable DVD player.
it looked like
sure,
yeah,
but
it looked like a laptop, but it wasn't.
we had one of those, and we
Oh.
got to use it when we went like up north.
Oh, that's the only time we really used ours. To be honest.
Same.
Or my
Like-
mom. One of my mom's car came with one.
Yeah, that one car.
Oh, but you didn't have nice cars.
One car had it, and that was back in what? How
That was
cars
when they were
like,
cool, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, granted, whenever I do see a van that has like the flip down screen, I will purposely stay behind it to see what they're watching.
That's the
Yeah,
best
no,
way to
that's
do it.
fair.
There was one watching SpongeBob one time. I think Ashley was with me, and I stayed
Yeah.
behind them for so long because
No,
I
that's
was watching
fair.
that episode.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's the fun part of the trip is trying to see what they're watching.
yeah,
But
you
it
have
sucks when they
to.
have like the back tinted window that you can't see through very well.
Oh, I know.
It's like,
Like, it makes me want to smash out the window so I can have a better
Right.
view.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, maybe back to the moon landing.
Oh
Yeah.
we got distracted fast.
That's
Neil Armstrong.
But like,
that's
what's
what you do.
what do we gain out of faking the moon
Faking
landing?
it?
Well, to be fair, what do we
The
gain?
moon
What
race?
did China? What did China gain out of faking theirs to beat
Yes.
Russia?
They
You know,
wanted
Second
the
is the
credit.
best. They just
I
maybe they thought
guess.
it would come with fame and income.
First the
Second
worst,
is
second
only the first
best.
loser.
Well, back then they were also trying to.
Still
yeah.
first.
Yeah.
But this one kind of goes along with the other, with the last
The flat Earth theory?
conspiracy. The conspiracy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were also that
But-
one also I heard that they were saying that the moon is actually just a ball of gas, so you can't land on it.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh no, plasma. It's a
You
ball
can
of
see the
plasma.
surface from the Earth.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you
But-
get look at these phones nowadays too, like the S22 Ultra and all that
Mhm.
stuff. Like,
Right.
holy cow, the
Cameras have come
quality.
I mean,
a
I
long
have just
way.
a normal S22, and you can still get pretty close on it. There's a moon mode. I mean,
Well,
it
Yeah.
still clears up
even
pretty
I mean,
well.
telescopes
there's
too.
got to be a moon mode because they freaking.
Yeah.
That's like how they advertised everything.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, there's insane, and like you get zoom in that far on the moon, and you can still get good quality.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
Hubble
as you
Space
can-
Telescope, there were parts of it that were made at Black Hawk Tech.
Or-
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
I found that out, and
That's
yeah, I
actually
was
pretty cool.
yeah, I was like, huh, little
Black Hawk Tech, for anyone listening, is a technical college in Janesville, which is close to Beloit, which is where I live.
Scott Forge, they made
So
the wheels for one of the Mars
Mars rovers.
Mars rovers.
where?
Yeah,
Scott Forge.
Nice.
In
and
Clinton?
Yeah, in Clinton there.
Yeah.
That's even closer.
Mm-hmm. That's
to
pretty
here.
cool. Big
But-
industry area here, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's just like your company, Ben, making those record players. That is impressive to me
Oh,
because
soda
they're
turntables.
expensive.
Yeah.
But
One of our cheapest ones $1,200,
yeah.
That's crazy.
and our most expensive one's 12,000, and we're making a more expensive one.
Oh my goodness.
That better be able to wipe my
Yeah.
ass.
It,
With
it's
For
that
cool.
me.
It's cool.
Like I better be able to just push a button, not even just use my voice.
Makes
and be
me a
like,
drink.
Hey. Yeah.
It should clean the
But
records for you, but it doesn't.
yeah, no, there's no reason to really like fake
No.
the moon landing besides
Being the first ones there.
being the first ones there and saying we were
Yeah.
the first ones there. But
But there's
It's all
really,
about being first.
but again, it's like it's like the what's it called? I can't think of it now. A flat Earth theory. There's no real hard evidence showing. There's just all these like, I guess what's called conspiracy theory. But there's all these like just theories like, oh well, what if this and this? Okay, you can say about anything. You can say, oh well, I make $500 an hour, but what about this and this? Like you can always make reasons up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Of why it's not like that. You can always find those little details of, oh well, this and this didn't line up, and this didn't line up.
Yeah. I don't know. The moon landing is a hard one.
Yeah.
As far as like
Trying to debunk.
yeah, because unless there's any actual like evidence that
Hard
comes out,
proof. Yeah.
that says hey it was
Like
fake.
any declassified documents
Like I said,
or
there's
something.
there's
Yeah.
just too many people involved for it to not be let out.
Right.
Like I mean, does the person who lets it out? There's money into that who
And,
lets that secret out. Like
I mean,
you can get
you would
money
think-
from it.
You would
Oh,
think
for
people
sure.
would have came forward by now
Yeah, because like I said,
to
there's
say that it was fake. There's
like-
been people saying that aliens are real now, and no one's came
Yeah.
forward and said that the moon landing was
people
fake.
people are testifying in front of the like the Congress and stuff saying that they are. No one's done that for
Yeah.
the moon landing.
Yeah. I mean, aliens. That's another tough one to wrap your brain around. 'Cause,
We'll get to that one eventually too.
I know, but like just thinking about it though, it's like holy shit. Like, I mean, in this vast universe, yeah, there
And
has to be
it's-
some other life
And
form.
it's what do
but-
they look like? What
Yeah.
technology they have? What's their intentions?
I mean, and like, what if aliens?
Gray men.
What if aliens looked like frickin' ET? You know
What,
what I mean?
what if they look like
And-
normal people?
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
they look like normal people?
What if those normal people are walking around in our world today and we don't know?
That's true. I mean, to be fair, that's taking it right back to Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Great movies, by the way.
yes. I mean,
Will they just wipe your brain
Will
if you
Smith,
see
like,
them?
let's just say, like Will Smith, great actor.
Yeah. Tommy Lee
actor.
Jones, great actor.
Or have you heard the theory about aliens about like there's those islands where there's like indigenous or there's people there like who we've never
Indigenous
touched.
people.
Yeah, I guess so. Where we like never touched them and stuff, and like they don't know anything about our world. No, you mean like we've never gone to their island and shown them like our technology.
I would
and
hope
stuff.
they've never been touched.
Like we don't show them our technology because they're like back still. You know what I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah.
What if the aliens do that with us? They just sit out and watch us and don't want to interfere with us.
yeah, that's true.
Learn about us first, and then eventually maybe they'll
down.
No,
come
you think
down a
about
bit.
it.
They're waiting until we're advanced enough to understand them.
If
is what
you
I'm
think
saying.
about it, we landed on the moon. We were aliens.
to
on
the
the
moon.
moon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know.
I mean, aliens. It's such a fun one to think about and everything because, like,
yeah.
you want to be like,
Yeah.
yes, aliens are real, but at the same time, you kind of want to be like, no, aliens are not real.
And there's so
Right.
many different directions you can take it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like the moon landing, like it's either fake or real. Like there's not very many other directions you can go with it.
I mean, it could have been half faked.
Oh,
don't know
you're saying they
how.
actually went to space? They made
Yeah,
the
they went to
spaceship launching the
space.
real, but they never actually
Yeah.
landed on the moon exactly.
Like basically what I'm saying is like when they launched the spaceship and
that
aired
actually went up.
that actually happened went up, but then like the actual footage of walking on the moon
Mm-hmm.
was
And like
that
the
Neil
aircraft coming down.
Armstrong?
Neil
Lance
Armstrong, yep.
Armstrong?
It wasn't Louis. He was a musician.
I said Lance. Was he
Lance
the
Armstrong
biker?
was the bicyclist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was Neil.
He was bicycling around the moon.
It was Neil deGrasse
Neil
Tyson.
Armstrong.
I wonder how that would work, bicycling on the moon.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. What?
He's a physicist.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, same realm. No, it was Neil Armstrong. I know. I'm not dumb.
But I mean, I've
One
heard
small step
I've
for
heard
man.
actually Neil deGrasse Tyson's like a theory on that, and he makes too many terms or too many stuff up or talks about too much stuff that it's just hard to say the moon landing's fake.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
Like if you ever listen to him, he just I don't know.
I like listening to podcasts that he's in, like
Mhm.
Joe Rogan.
Oh, that was a good one. I
Yeah,
listened to those.
I listen to both of them.
Yeah.
They're really informative.
Or have you ever heard Elon
Um,
Musk's Elon Musk's Elon Musk
Elon Musk.
is,
Elon Musk's opinion on the moon landing and stuff?
No,
no.
I heard about it. I don't remember what it was. I just brought it up. Maybe you guys heard about it. But
What the hell,
I mean he does have those rockets, but I think
Yeah.
that was more for like the
Mars
dude? You know what I really want to
satellites.
get?
satellites,
You know what I really want to get? Honestly,
one of those stomp
Like
rockets.
radio?
no. I want to get the fucking Starlink
Oh,
internet.
Is
That's
that
so
really reliable
expensive.
though?
I think it is.
it is, but it
think
isn't.
so?
I've heard that you can't like it wouldn't be good for gaming. You can't
Yeah.
run very high on it.
It'd probably be
But-
good for like remote.
It's
Like,
good
feel
for
like
remote.
in the mountains.
It's good
or
for like
something.
people who do like work remote and stuff. Like if
Right.
you live in a van
I feel like-
and you drive around working.
I feel like
It'd be
as
good for that.
Elon Musk's or whatever it was you said, Ben.
Muskuses.
Once Elon, launches more of the actual like
Yeah.
Starlink satellites, eventually
It's
it'll
gonna get
become super
better, yeah.
reliable and super fast.
Right.
Like it
You know.
just launched, so it's gonna get better.
I mean, yeah, it just launched. No pun intended. Like what, last year or the year before?
Well, it seems like every month they're launching like a new Falcon rocket.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, there's a lot that we just don't know is happening.
Oh, so
Honestly,
you
Right.
can't. But I mean, some
in
of that stuff,
space.
some of that's more of experiments for getting to Mars.
I mean,
yeah, that's
Like a
fair.
lot of that's like
Yeah.
launching stuff to Mars and trying to create shelters that
I
they
think
can
that's
live in
one thing
Mars
like
for a couple
Elon
of years.
wants too. Is like he wants
Yeah.
to get to Mars.
He does. He wants to put a
Right.
person on Mars. when
Yeah,
he's
he wants to
alive.
send people to Mars.
Yeah, but I mean, like at the same time, some of that stuff that happens in the like space industry, we're not hearing about. Like they launched a spaceship, a rocket, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It was its literal purpose was to test like it crashing like
Mhm.
back into Earth, like failing.
Right.
So like, I mean, there's a lot that happens
Or
in
how
that
many
realm.
how many
that we
rockets
don't
has he
know.
launched to test the landing on the water, like the platform,
Yeah,
to reusable rockets?
right.
How many of those did he launch before he finally got a successful one and stuff? But you didn't hear about
Right.
every single one that he launched.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's launching shit like every weekend. I swear, but
Yeah, that's what it seems like. I mean,
I'm
it's
just
like
curious.
it's like every
though.
day I'm scrolling on YouTube and there's a live stream of a new rocket.
I know.
I was gonna say, like, I am curious though, like, how does that work with like air traffic control and shit? Like, do you gotta call ahead and be like, yeah, I'm launching a rocket?
Yeah, they have like an area.
Like-
No, I think they just have an area normally where
It's
they
like a
just
no-fly
don't. There's just
zone?
no fly
Yeah.
zone because
Okay.
they have
Because
like
NASA has their own air traffic for it.
Mhm.
You know.
Right. But I just didn't
But
know.
I mean,
like,
it's
do
not
they
even
have
it's
to
not
be
even
like
ran like Elon Musk's. I keep saying that.
Muskis? Elon Musk?
His isn't ran through NASA. Like his is totally separate from NASA.
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
wondering, like, does he have a no-fly zone, or like,
I think so.
do you have
I'm
to like
sure.
If
call
you ever-
ATC and be like, yeah, so I'm launching a rocket today?
If you ever listen to him talk, he has to be in a certain part of the United States. That's why he can't launch up by like Alaska and stuff. He has to be a certain part because the way the Earth
Mama.
rotation
Well,
is.
yeah, I mean,
So that's why he's always down in
I
Texas.
Earth
and
is
Florida.
flat, so I don't know why it matters.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So I mean, you can really launch anywhere.
Yeah,
If the
Yeah,
Earth
exactly.
wasn't flat, then how
It's
would all the
like-
spaceships just go straight up?
it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's
If-
like
if the Earth isn't flat, why do they
in Minecraft,
rockets?
Yeah.
and you choose the flat
Oh,
option.
just
That's
a
like how it
straight
is.
flat. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The super flat world
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Or then if if it's not curved, why do the rockets always curve off to the side when they detach?
Right.
Why don't they just keep going straight?
True.
Hmm.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, the rocket keeps going straight. Why don't those? when they
Very
detach?
questionable
Yeah.
question.
Mhm.
Thought
Gravity.
provoking.
Gravity. That's why.
You know what I actually think it is? They probably have stronger things that on the little explosives that hook him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
They
yeah.
explode. They probably
So
have
it-
stronger ones up top, so it defers away, so it shoots away from the rocket.
That's what
If they
I
kept
would
going
want.
straight, they
Yeah.
would just hit the rocket probably. This way
Yeah.
they put
Right.
stronger ones on top. It'll push the top further away. So
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I still don't think that it was fake.
No, I mean, like I
but-
said, there's just too much. There's just too much
Right.
behind it to fake it. Like
Right.
there's too many people involved in it to fake it.
Too many employed people. Yeah.
Like I don't think even if you threaten their life, if they would even. Would you mess up?
Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to end the episode here, because I'm running out of recording space on
That's
my
fine. We're
drive.
pretty much done with the
Okay.
conversation anyways.
right.
Feel free to follow us on social media.